I'm Hank from Banner Church, Taipei Youth Center. I'm also from Teen Cell Group in Rocky Zone. Mostly, I'm considered an exceedingly independent and tough guy, goal-oriented and efficient. But I reckon this caused by my family, the impact from my father. Hence, it confined my personality to a degree. I couldn't deal with many things gently. I choose to be tough because I know I must act in this way to survive in this world. The impact of Christianity truly embedded in me when I started in college. I really got to know God in college. I met him in the period of my secondary school, but it was in college that I truly know him. I learned to encounter him and to know him as a father. If I have 6 weeks of spare time during summer break, I can make 2 options. One is learning more stuff. The other is growing my own business. My business in college, my career, and more. However, this April, my zone leader, she is Rocky Zone. She sent me an invitation to register for D Camp. She invited me and said, "Hey, would you like to enroll in D Camp?" In these 6 weeks, Heavenly Father did not only feed me spiritually. During the daytime, I learned a lot from the lessons in D Camp. In the evening, I arranged my time to study. Actually, these 2 things are united, working for God's kingdom and your own goals. Zone Pastor Huada has a fabulous role model to me. One day in my future, apart from my own career success, I have served in church and preached the gospel, or even plant a church overseas. I will become a blessing to others. This is what I received in D Camp. Also a gift from the Lord. In D Camp, in the lesson about the book of John, Zone Pastor Alan mentioned about the woman caught in adultery. I was thinking, wow, a woman caught in adultery, how sinful is that? However, Jesus Christ chooses to love her. It also makes me think of how awesome Jesus' love is. How faithful is it? In D Camp, not just on the short-term mission trip, in the group presentations and the relationship in our group. I will try to put myself in others' place and see others through Jesus Christ's eyes to cultivate a real relationship. I cherish every relationship in the church profoundly. Afterwards, I feel that this shouldn't be limited in the church. This should also happen in my own field. I ought to treat every person I encounter in Jesus Christ's way. Because when Jesus was preaching, he presented his image through his good deeds and made the Gentiles feel how different he was. It's not merely with the words on our lips, but with the manifestation of Christ's holiness in us, we influence others. In D Camp, a classmate gave me a feedback. She told me that, "Hank, I feel that in D Camp you have transformed a lot. You said you have a stubborn heart. But in these 6 weeks, you try to open your heart. You build true relationship with your spiritual allies. This is what I see in you. No matter how my parents or my family have influenced me, only God is able to change my mind. Thanks to the Heavenly Father for what I have now, in the future and my callings. I will stay on the way to your kingdom and be in the journey you prepare for me. Thank you, Father."